For this week, let's just worry about the middle line and the bottom line of this picture. So skipping the intro and just doing the verse. Your first step, as you see here, is just going to be to look at the chords you've been provided in the lead sheets and then write out your chord options. So take a bit to pause the video and do that for the section that I've shown you. Once you've done that, you'll choose a starting position and then write it out in the closest position. And then practice. So pause the video and take some time to work on all of that. Let's look at page 41, number 2, and play and sing the right hand. Do, half, dot, mi, do, so, ti, half, re, ti, so, 5 on do, half, la, ti, la, si, la, half, mi, la, half, dot. So make sure to highlight the C where you have it. Let's go from T, La, Si. So you've got your 4 on T. Here we go. T, La, Si, La, half, stretch to Mi, La, half, dot. Okay, now let's look at the left hand. We've got So, Do, Mi. That's a, what kind of chord? C major. 1, 2, here you go. C major, half, dot, tie, half, dot, G major, half, dot, tie, everything shifts, F major, half, dot, E major, half, dot, La, La, Do, half, dot, La, La, Do, half, dot. Okay, so the second line is F major, everything shifts down. You'll probably want to highlight your C there. And playing C with 2 is better. And then shift just La, Do, half, dot, La, Do, half, dot. Let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, left hand, go. C major, half, dot, tie, half, dot, G major, half, dot, tie, half, down, shift to F major, half, dot, E major, half, dot, La, Do, half, dot, La, Do, half, dot. And you'll notice in your music that, and this was actually true for last week too, you have pedal markings drawn in, okay? Sorry, someone's mowing outside. So you'll lift everywhere that you see this little up tick. That shows you where to lift the pedal. So at home, be sure to add hands together and practice with the pedal. And go ahead and transpose it to 2 keys and send me a video of you playing it in one other key before next class. Okay, so hopefully you took the time to work it out on your own, but now we'll go over it. This one has 1 sharp, and that's a key signature that we kind of just need to memorize. So in major, that is G, G major. Now, remember when we're finding the relative minor, we go down a third, okay? So if we're here on G, 1, 2, 3. So G major equals what? E minor. Okay? Now think about our rule for flats. Okay, so the second to last flat is the key. So in major, that would be E flat. And then we just have to go down a third. So it's C. Is there a flat on the C space? No. So it's just C minor. And notice that my majors are capitalized and my minors are lowercase. It's kind of hard to tell with the C. So we'll add a lowercase m as well. C minor. Okay. For the next one, it's sharp. So the rule is, think about it, a step above the last sharp. So we're in the key of E. And so this time, can it be C again? Right? If we're in E, go down a third, E, D, C, and there's a sharp on the space. So it's C sharp minor. Okay, this is another one that we kind of just have to memorize. One flat in the key signature is F. 1, 2, 3, so D. What's the rule? Second to last flat. So G flat. Okay, so down a third would be E. Is there a flat in the key signature? You might say no at first, but what about this E? So E flat minor. Step above the last sharp. Okay, step above the last sharp would be F. Double check your key signature. Okay, F sharp major. Which would be D, D sharp minor. Now that we've started learning about key signatures and how to find a key's relative minor, we can also start talking about the natural minor scale versus the harmonic minor scale. So a natural minor scale is exactly the same as the key signature. So sing along with this. Mi, fi, sol, la, ti, do, re, mi, do, ti, la, sol, fi, mi. And to make a minor scale harmonic minor, which happens a lot in music, we raise the 7th scale degree. Mi, fi, sol, la, ti, do, re, mi, do, ti, la, sol, fi, mi. Okay, so practice that. Go ahead and write that out on your staff paper in A minor and D minor and send me a picture. So we will be passing off Allegretto in C major next week, and I'm hoping that we talked about the composer for this. Mr. Neef was actually Beethoven's teacher and helped him write some of his very first works, and so definitely an important composer for us to be acquainted with. Okay, I'll play through it. Make sure that you go through and check all of your dynamics and all of those little details. You can check last week's video for help on the trills if you're still struggling with that. And feel free to email me or ask me through Marco Polo if you have more questions. aim to be even better than I was with dynamics for sure. And because this is such a short song and such a repetitive song, here, let me just do this. Because this is such a short, repetitive song, I'm really gonna wanna hear those details. Okay, happy practicing, good luck. If you haven't sent in a video of the first page of Chromatic Rag, make sure to do that. And a little reminder about these videos that aren't pass-offs, don't think of it as a pass-off, just think of it as, well, I can't see your progress in class, so it's just a way for me to see your progress and give you feedback, okay? So don't stress too much about it being a perfect video. I'm gonna demonstrate the second page, hands together, of part 3. I think your homework says to do hands separately, but feel free to do hands together if you feel ready. Okay, here's the second page of part 3, just for a demo. And then you're back at the beginning because dici al fine. Keep up the good work. I have really enjoyed watching your videos come in. I know that these lessons are kind of short, but that's just because you all are so advanced now. It's more about giving you things to do and you diving in and working on it. But let me know if you have questions. And now we're going to go to the technical portion, which is the same as last week. So have a great week.